Hey, what's up you guys? It's Jose Zuniga from Teaching Men's Fashion, and for this week's video, we're going to be discussing my current watch collection and what it is that I have. So to begin this video, obviously one of the most important things will be your watch box. I talked about why it's important to have one. It protects your watches from dust, and if you have automatic watches, you're going to want a watch winding box. That way your automatic watches stay charged and you don't have to be resetting them every time you use them. So this watch box, I actually got it for a really good deal. I got it for around like 60, 70 bucks on Amazon. I'm gonna have the link below to this watch box. It's great because it has 4 slots for automatic watches that could be on watch winders, and then 6 slots on the bottom that you can use for regular just quartz watches. So it can hold up to 10 watches and it's perfect for 70 bucks. You will not find a cheaper watch box, especially with watch winding mechanism. They get very pricey. I'm gonna have that link below. So now let's get into the collection. So first, let's start here on my left-hand side, and we have the beautiful Orient Defender here. Black face, military inspired, all metal, stainless steel metal construction. Orient is a great introductory brand that you won't be spending a lot of money on, but it's really quality watches. I actually got this pickup from Massdrop, and you've heard me talk about Massdrop before and why I like it, but this is exactly why, because they carry really beautiful watches like this, like Seiko, and they give you really good discounts. I want to say this one was like 130, I think. So it was very affordable, and I was actually on Massdrop the other day, and I noticed that they now have their own watch community, and it's basically because the demand for watches is increasing. Before, when I used to look at their watch collections or what they were dropping, it was always in the men's style section, but now they have their own separate watch community for watch enthusiasts. So if you're a watch enthusiast, you're always on the hunt for a bargain, you definitely need to check out Massdrop, because you can find some great finds at very cheap prices, usually even cheaper than Amazon. So that's always great, and they're new watches, they're not secondhand or anything like that. So I'm gonna have Massdrop linked down below so you guys can check it out. It's completely free to sign up and be part of a community, and that way you stay up to date with any drops, especially any watch drops when they go live, and it gives you a chance to buy it if you want before the drop closes. The next watch we have right here next to it is a Don Kiln. Beautiful watch, and it's kind of like those like fashion luxury watches. And then on the right side, the first watch that I think every guy should probably have in his collection is a diver. So I got this Tag Heuer Aqua Racer because I really wanted a diver in my collection, and this one was just beautiful, and it was at the right price point, so I definitely snagged it up. And it's really a beautiful piece, and I think divers are just such a great piece for guys to have. It gives you that sense of like exploration. It's a beautiful piece. And then finally, the last automatic watch that I have is my Omega Speedmaster. I'm completely in love with it, and I actually changed the strap, and I bought a rubber strap off Amazon. It's actually a very cheap strap. I bought this rubber strap for like $10, but I'm really digging this watch right now. It's the Omega Speedmaster. I was between this one and a Seamaster. The only reason why I didn't go with the Seamaster is because I already had the Tag Heuer, which is a diver, even though it's completely different designs, and I had another diver from Undone Watches. I figured I wanted something a little bit different, and I didn't really have a really nice chronograph in my collection, so I went with the Speedmaster. But I definitely don't regret it. It's a beautiful watch piece, and it's a very versatile one. I wear this with shorts, with suits, with whatever. It just looks great. All right, so we don't take more time. I have 6 more watches to go through, so I'm gonna go through them really quick, and these are the quartz watches on the bottom. First one is Brathwaite, great watch. It's one of the best quartz fashion watches in the market, but it is a little bit pricey. You're gonna be paying around $200 for it, but it comes with all the bells and whistles, you know, sapphire crystal, Italian leather, butterfly clasp, great watch, great investment. The next 2 watches that I have are my watches from the 5th. These are my favorite watches from the 5th. This is my New York Minimal from the 5th, which is like the very thin one, all black design. I really love this one because it's super versatile. And then this is my Melbourne, I think this is the Melbourne Classic if I'm not wrong, with the gold bezel and black face. Really dig this one. You see me wear this one a lot. I actually wear this one a lot on top of all my watches. I just gravitate towards it because I think it's just easy to wear. So great watches, and these watches, both the 5th, I always talk about it, why they're great, but it's just their price point. It's a very great price point for the quality and the design you're getting. You're probably not gonna beat that. The next watch that I have is one from Undone Watches. I did a video on this one. I really like this diver. This is actually an automatic diver as well. But the reason why I really like this diver is because I custom made it myself. Like if you go to their website, you can custom make your watches. So this is a great diver that I made. This next watch, I haven't worn this watch in years, but it's one of those watches that I've never gotten rid of, and I don't think I ever will. This watch, this was my first watch ever. I got it back in like 6th grade, and it's an old Seiko. I don't even know the model of this thing, to be honest. If any of you guys do know it, go ahead and comment down below. And it was relatively inexpensive even back in the day, and I doubt it's worth anything now today, but I like to keep it because it was my first watch. It's a I don't even think the battery works on this thing. Yeah, it doesn't. I've never used it. It's just always been in my collection. I've never gotten rid of it. And then the final watch that I have in my collection is this one from Original Grain, which I talked about recently. I really like this one because it's a little bit different from all my other watches. Again, it is another fashion watch, but the difference with this one is that it has like a wood bezel that I don't think any other watch in the world has that. So very interesting watch. It's very different, so I like that in my collection. Really diversifies it. So that's it, guys. That's my complete collection, and that's what I have. And like I said, if you guys want to find good deals on watches, definitely Massdrop is one of the best to go if you want new watches. If you want secondhand watches, one of the best places to pick up good watches secondhand is eBay. Just with eBay, you have to be a little bit careful, and I'll probably do a whole video on that later on, what to look out for and stuff like that. But that's it for this week's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to hit up that like up button. Also remember to subscribe, putting tons of content out every week. See you next time.